we three meet again, in thunder, lightning, or in rain.
When the hairy-berries done, when the battle was lost and won.
That will be ere the set of sun. Where the place?
Upon the heath,
There to meet with Macbeth. I come, Grey Malkin.
Paddock calls.
Anon.
Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air.
What bloody man is that? He can report a seaman by his plight of the revolt, the new estate.
This is the sergeant, who, like a good and hardy soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend! Say to the king, denied to the broil as thou didst leave it.
Doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers that do cling together and choke on their heart. The merciless MacDonald, worthy to be a rebel, for to that the multiplying villains of nature do swarm upon him. From western isles of currents and colour glasses supplied, and fortune, on this damn coral smiling, showed like a rebel's hoe. But all's too weak for brave Macbeth, when he deserves the name, disdaining fortune, brandished his steel, till he unseamed him from the nave to the chops, and fixed his head upon a battlement.
Oh, valiant cousin, worthy gentleman.
Mark, King of Scotland, Mark. No sooner had justice well armed, compelled his skipping kerns to trust their heels, than the Norwegian lord, surveying vantage, furbished with new arms and fresh supplies of men, began a fresh assault.
Dismayed not this our captains Macbeth and Banquo.
As sparrows the eagle, or hares the lion. If I say soon, I must report that they were as cannons overcharged with double cracks, so they doubly redoubled their strokes upon the foe, as if they meant to bathe in their reeking wounds, or to memorize another Golgotha. I cannot tell, for I am weak, and my gashes cry for help.
So well thy words become thee as thy wounds. They smack of honours both. Go, get insurgents.
The moon is down, I've not hit the clock.
And she goes down at 12.
I take it is later, sir.
Oh, take my sword. Well, there's husbandry in heaven tonight. The candles are all out. Oh, a heavy summons lies like lead upon me, yet I would not sleep. Merciful powers restrain in me these accursed thoughts nature gives way to in repose. My sword. Who's there? A friend. What, sir? Not yet at rest. The king's abed. He's been in unusual pleasure. Sent forth great largesse to your offices.
How goes the night?
All's well. I dreamt last night of the three weird sisters.
To
you they've shown some truth.
I think not of them. Yet, when we can entreat an hour to serve, we might spend it in some words upon that business, if you would grant the time.
Yeah, at your kindest leisure.
If you consent, when it is, it shall make honour for you.
So I lose none in seeking to augment it, but keep my bosom franchised and allegiance clear. I shall be counselled.
Good repose the while.
Thanks, sir. The like to you.
Go bid my mistress when my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. Go to your bed. Horror! Horror! What?
Do you know what? Can't conceive nor name thee. What's the matter? Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most certain religious murder have broke up the Lord to empty temple. Stole thence the life of the building.
What is it you say? The life?
Mean you his majesty? Look in the chamber. Destroy a sight with a new Gogan. See, and then speak yourselves. I dare not talk. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Murder Shake off the stony sleep. Death's counterfeit will become death itself. Malcolm Banquo! Lest from your graves rise up, or walk like sprites to countenance this horror. Ring the bell!
What's the business? That's such a hideous trumpet calls to depart the secret of the house. Speak! Speak!
Oh, gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. The repetition in a woman's ear murders at death. Oh, Banquo! Banquo! A royal master's murdered.
Alas, in our house?
Too cruel anywhere. Dear Dove, prithee, contradict herself and say this isn't so.
Had I died but an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this instant there's nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys, renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn and we are left the mere lees to brag of. What is amiss? You are, and do not know it. The head, the spring, the fountain of your life is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father's been murdered.
What?
By whom?
Those of his chamber, as it seemed to have done it. Their hands and faces and bags with blood, so were their daggers, which we found unwiped upon their clothes. They stared and were distracted. No man's life should be trusted with them.
Oh, but I do repent me of my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise and amazed, loyal and neutral, temperate and furious all in a moment? No man. The expedition of my violent love outran the pauser reason. There lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood, and his gashed stabs like a breach in nature for ruin's wasteful entrance. There the murderers, steeped in the colours of their trade, their daggers unmannerly breached with gore. Who could refrain that had a heart to love, and in that heart courage to make love known?
Help me hence! Help!
Look to the lady.
Why do we hold our tongues? The most may claim this argument for hours.
What should be spoken here? Where our fate, hidden in an alcohol, may rush and seize us. That's the way. Our tears not yet brewed.
Nor our strong sorrow upon the foot of motion.
Look to the lady, and then when we have our naked frailties hid that suffer an exposure, let us all meet again to question this most bloody piece of work to know it further. Fears and scruples shake us, but in the great hand of God I stand, and thence, against undivulged pretence, I'll fight with treasonous malice. Ah?
So do I.
So all. Let us briefly put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
Well contented.
Aye.
What will you do? Let's not console with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office which the false man does easy. Out to England.
To Ireland I. Our separated fortunes to keep us both the safer. Where we are now? There's daggers in men's spines. The near blood. The nearer bloody.
This murderous shaft is shot is not yet lighted, and our safest way is to avoid the aim. Therefore, to halt, and let us not be guilty of leave taking this shift away. As warrants